Hey guys, Kevin here. On this video, I wanted to simply explain the concept of how we think about the different campaigns that we run and how they work together. So generally, what we do is we create what's called an ad plan for a campaign that we run. So one campaign is just a piece of our ad plan, and so like one of the real keys to succeeding with running ads on any platform, but especially with Facebook, because of some of the things that you can do, is to actually be a good planner. It's like the more you, like if you just throw up an ad, like some people do, then you can have a little bit of success, and you might even have like good success if you have like a hot offer, and it's a lot of times if it's biz op or something like that, you can you can do pretty well. But to actually make most, like to consistently hit it in time after time after time, you need to think of it in terms of I guess these are kind of almost the same color. I should change that color, shouldn't I? Let's make it something like well, what would make sense is if the middle is there. Oh, I guess I was going like cold, warm, and hotter. Okay, so maybe that's what I was thinking. Okay, so this is warm and this is hotter. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of blue, red, and green, but I think this makes more sense. So anyways, so top of funnel, this is like your coldest prospects. These are people who have not heard of you, don't know who you are in most cases, and you're bringing them into your world and you're creating awareness in their mind that you even exist. Okay, and there's different levels of this, obviously, but these type ads generally are ads where you are like giving them something really easy and simple to do, and there's usually, like the way I do it, not a lot of call to action, certainly not a heavy call to action. But the thing to think about in this is like videos that you run and you just want somebody to watch a video, or posts that you write and you just want somebody to watch a post. And in many cases, I don't even bring them off Facebook to make them read a blog post. I just try to make the post right in Facebook itself so that it's super easy. And anybody that interacts with that post, you're able to do what's called retarget them, which is advertise to the people who clicked on the post, or to the people who left a comment, or shared it or liked it or whatever. Or in the case of a video, people who like watched a certain percentage of the video, anywhere as low as, like I generally try to do 50%, but sometimes 25% makes sense. So those are top of funnel. Then the people that engage with those things then go to middle of funnel. Now, top of funnel could also be a lead magnet. It could also be even an auto webinar registration, although you've got to have like a real media plan for that to work, which I'm about to talk about here and show you. But the middle of funnel piece is the consumption piece. So middle of funnel is where they have like shown some level of interest. They have either clicked on your ad if you're doing like an auto webinar or something, or they've viewed some of your content, they've engaged with some posts with your page and stuff. And in the middle of funnel area, you just want them to consume a deeper level of content. It could be as simple as they clicked on your landing page and didn't opt in. I would consider that a middle of funnel ad to try to get them to take the next step and opt in. If they opted in, like say it's an auto webinar, they opted in but didn't go to the live page to watch your video, your presentation, then you could run a sequence to get them to do that. If for instance, like with the introvert selling system one, there's a survey form, they hit the survey but didn't fill it out or didn't finish it, then the same thing. Or they did something with the ad and never hit the survey. That would be like, say they commented or clicked or engaged with the ad but never hit the survey. So all that's middle of funnel. And what you're doing at this point is getting them to consume more content from you and trying to deepen the relationship that you have with the prospect. So that's the whole point here. Then the last one is bottom of funnel, which you can kind of figure out what's going on. It's all about conversion. And so the idea in the bottom of funnel is you're not running ads to the same people that you run cold up here at top of funnel. These ads are only to people who have like taken multiple steps in your process, but for some reason haven't taken your desired action. So the desired action could be a purchase. It could be filling out a strategy form. It could be booking in for a call, any of those things. And so the bottom of funnel, like that we run a lot of times on appointment funnels, is someone who has engaged with the ad, gone through and done our first step, which is maybe filling out the strategy form, but they never booked a call. So we would run bottom of funnel ads to them to actually get on a call with us. You know, like the bottom of funnel ads would be to our calendar page, and so on and so forth. It could be that it's somebody who did book in, but they haven't had their call yet. And so in that case, we would run ads that would be indoctrination ads that would help convert them on the call. So the top of funnel is like awareness, very cold. Middle of funnel, people are interested, but not, maybe not convinced at that point. So you want them to see more content. These are people who are very interested and maybe even convinced, but just haven't been closed. And so those are the conversion ads. So understanding that's important, because like generally how I run it is a campaign that we would do on one thing. We would have a top of funnel campaign, a middle of funnel campaign, and a bottom of funnel campaign all together for the one thing. So if it's like an auto webinar, we would have 3 campaigns for the auto webinar, and these would all run together. Now we'd have multiple ad sets underneath each campaign, but we would have 3 campaigns for the auto webinar. So hopefully that explains things a little bit. If you got any questions about that or not sure, then just let me know and we can talk it through and in the group or wherever. And see you soon.